everyone, Fluffy here, back with a home mukbang. I don't like this angle. I'll have to work on it, but I'm exhausted, and if I don't do this take, it won't get done. So what I have for you today is what I've been talking to y'all about, is my lettuce wraps. I have the leaf lettuce. I have cauliflower rice in here, and a friend showed me how to make it not taste like cauliflower rice, and there is no cauliflower flavor in this at all. And then what I have here is shrimp that's got some Korean spices, gochujang, soy sauce. There's onions, mushrooms, and shrimp. It's really, really good. We have 17 minutes, y'all. And that's with me deleting like 4 or 5 apps. I don't know. All right. I do have a shut up Mona. It's going to be over here because, there's no room here. Okay. So, let's get started. Now, I have a small mouth, so I always have to cut these down a little bit. Yeah, so, where's my chopsticks for that? I hope everybody had a good week. I did. Not too bad. I haven't gone out. It's only Tuesday though, right? To Uber. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get on me. But we'll play by ear. We'll see how we do. The dogs have not been OUT yet because it's too early. Should have given them some SNA CKS, but I didn't, so they're going to be pacing and stuff. Here we go. It is so good. That gochujang with shrimp, so good. So good, yeah. Okay. I'm going to move this just a hair, and hopefully I don't screw it up. All right, a little bit better. So, and once I get eating a little bit, more drama. More drama. Y'all, Kerrygold has a garlic and butter herb stick. I think, well, my Walmart sells it by the stick. That's what I help the rice out with at the end, and it tastes really good in here because garlic and garlic. And the herbs aren't Asian, but it's still, it goes, it's working. Shrimp is cooked perfectly. Alright. I went back and forth whether to say something or not, because if I cheat, you know, I don't want to hear mess. But that's okay. You can disagree or call me on my stuff if I cheat. I've decided to go low carb again. All my experience from low carb is Atkins, but I don't really want to go Atkins, but I kind of am. So, I'm going to, induction is 20 carbs a day for 2 weeks, and then you slowly add carbs, and then as long as you're losing weight, you can stay. Like after 2 weeks, I'll go to 25, and then the 30. So, I started yesterday. Yesterday I did like 22 carbs, but I told my brain, as many carbs as I eat, I can easily go to 30 and be okay, but I'm going to try to stick with 20. That's why this is a whole bag of frozen cauliflower rice. I like how Walmart called it riced cauliflower, because who we kidding? This ain't rice. But that's why I went to it. There's only 4 carbs in the whole bag. And we already know what 1 cup of regular rice is. So, but the gochujang has carbs. I counted all of them. Onions, mushrooms, I have to calculate it. I calculated 19 or 20. That's my whole day's worth. But I had a low carb bar this morning. I can't remember if it was with that bar or just this plus the bar. Either way, I'm done eating for the day unless it's like carb-free cheese and all of that later. Yesterday I had 2 meals. The first one was ham and eggs. And then I had a couple of boiled eggs. 0.6 carbs for 1 egg, y'all. And it's the yolk. But I forced myself to have the second meal because I only spent 10 carbs on the first meal. And the reason it was so much is 6 of the 10 were for low carb bread. 3 carbs a slice, but that sure beats 27 a slice. And to have that bread, it was worth it. So today I'm going to have 1 big meal, like I always do, 1 meal, and then kind of be snackish after. So that's what my plans are today, because y'all, I wasted that food. I just really didn't feel it. So I have the Atkins carb counter to help me out. And that's how I got the onion carb count and stuff. These dogs cannot have any of this. I have to be real careful I don't drop it on the floor. Look, y'all, the camera's clean beforehand. I felt so stupid. When I said a little better, yeah, it was like night and day. I was like, oh my God. Okay. Somebody said it was gossip about the neighbor. I said, no, it's my experience, not the gossip. Okay. So, past weekend, I'm minding my business, and I went to my nephew's birthday party. I didn't want to go. I wanted to go, but I didn't want to go. Right? Like if I could have teleported, I would have. But I went. I stayed about an hour and a half. I was out in the sun. That helped my psoriasis. But I left. Made an appearance and I left, and it was nice to see everybody, etc., etc. Okay. On my way out, the Mr. Stalker guy, he bought himself a she shed. It's a storage shed, but it's got windows, and it's a she shed. Okay, but it's a he shed. Because he goes in it all the time and just putters around. I don't really see him, aside from the first couple of days, which was a month and a half, 2 months ago, put anything else in it. He just hangs around in it. That's fine. All of a sudden, I start to leave, and I hear a little kid. Dogs are out. The dogs are out. He's like, what? The dogs are out. He comes out of the she shed. Shit, they're all out. I'm like, what? I thought you just had 1 black dog. No, 3. 3 dogs. And so, the one dog, he's standing there, and the one dog comes into my yard, the big black one, and I'm yelling at the dog, get out of my yard, go home. Right? So then he comes around towards me because he knows I'm shouting at the dog, looks dead at me. Do you think he apologizes or anything? No. He starts yelling at the dogs. I ain't effing chasing your ass. Da-da-da. So he gets a little puppy-looking thing inside the house, in his yard, and he walks away. I get in the car, and I'm just shaking my head. I get in the car, and I start to leave. There's 2 exits, but I'm closer to 1 exit. I always go out that time. That black dog is already halfway down that street. No stalker behind him. Yup. So now I'm bringing. Oh, when I came back, I didn't see, but I'm like, did he let the dog run off? I mean, I get so frustrated. I threaten my dogs. I mean, in all truth, I couldn't chase these. I'd have to get in the car and hope that I could find them. But it would take time to go in, you know, find the keys, etc. I don't know what happened here, y'all. But I'm like, the nerve. Your dog was in my yard. You heard me have to yell at it. Do you think I got, I think sometimes I talk too much. I overshare. What? No, Fluffy, you? And I mentioned Rose's daddy's girlfriend. I mentioned to her I didn't like him. And that's when she told me, you know, he's retired PD, right? I don't give up. Stalker ass. Anyway, yeah. And then when I came home, and he's always like, what is this with people constantly leaving their homes? And maybe I'm just a homebody? Rose's parents, stalker guy, and the people across the street that have the three dogs, they leave like every 20 minutes. My camera alerts. That's why I don't look every time. One of them's leaving at one point or another. And coming back, leaving and coming back. I'm like, what is it? What is out there that is so appealing to y'all? All right, I want some of this juice, and I can't seem to get it. All right, let's put that on there. This is so good. If I don't eat all this, I can take 2 carbs off. So, maybe have it for something for later, but I really don't plan on eating again. But I think I have a sinus infection. I do have an appointment to see the doctor, so I need refills on some of my medications on Monday. So I will ask for a Z-Pack because I only had 22 carbs yesterday. I woke up with a high blood sugar, took a glipizide, because that's what I take, and 3 hours later, only having that 3 carb bar, and already taken a glipizide, my blood sugar was 154. And infections, Margaret, you let me know if I'm lying. I don't want to lie to my people, but infection and stuff will affect your blood sugar. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because every time I lay down, when I go to bed, I feel kind of dizzy. So. Now, you're supposed to eat it all at once like that. Look at Korean videos, okay? Don't judge me. Yeah, when I told you about food stain on my mouth, I watched the video, I have some up here, some mayonnaise up there. I said, oh my God, that looks worse than having it on my chin. Oh, Mr. Stalker guy, when I came back, I started to tell you, then my brain went. Someone busted up the front of his truck. I think he ran into something. His passenger side headlights all bashed in. He's still driving his truck, but that was his pride and joy. I was here when he got it. Every 5 minutes he was driving that thing around. He would like park it like right up front at the convenience store so everybody would see his new little shiny truck. That's fine. Be proud of your vehicle. Be proud. I'm sorry you wrecked it. I'm not that evil. I don't like you. Just leave me alone. I'd rather you ignore me than stalk me, I guess. No, this is so good. It's messy, but it's good. I'm just snarking it down. This is easy for me to do. It doesn't take me very long. And what I did to get this set up, the hardest part was getting a good angle. We're at 1426 and I have 1740, so we'll have to do that. But I'm almost done, so. But, I set up the mukbang first. And then I went to do what I had to do, and I had already cut up the mushrooms and onions. So I kind of broke up the process. And if I can keep that up, but I'll have a lot of these, right? Maybe not necessarily shrimp, because the one reason I really don't want to go to Atkins is I don't eat a lot of meat anymore. I really don't. Before my sweetheart moved down here, I went up there for about a year, and we did not eat a lot of meat. We ate a lot of chicken, a lot of seafood, fish, shrimp. People don't know, if you eat a lot of meat, you stink. I didn't realize that till I quit stinking. Seriously. Seriously. So, does that mean I won't eat meat? Or, you know, beef and pork? No. The meal I had yesterday evening were 2 beef patties, but I didn't eat them all. It was just not sitting right. And they were pre-made patties, and they have carbs in it because, like meat, like animal, shouldn't have any carbs. But when you buy it pre-packaged like that, they put preservatives and stuff in it because it was frozen patties, so it had carbs in it. If I'd have just used regular ground beef and made my own, it would have been 0. Unless I added something in there. But it just didn't. This was like, I really wasn't feeling it. So, but I'll try to do more here at the house. Like I said, I could have had that Jack in the Box burger. I'm trying to watch my salt. But I'm more on doing the carbs because I got to get this weight off, y'all. I got to get this weight off. Okay. I clown people all the time for their language, their English. I have to get this weight off, y'all. I just have to. And low carb is really the best way to do it. And then I'll intermittent fast once I get used to. The hardest part for me is remembering carb counts and stuff. Having to do that tedious. Like my friend, she does my Fitness Pal. And she keeps trying to get me on it, and I get why. She finds it very easy. But I told her I find it very tedious, but then now I have to count carbs. So I bought this. I thought it was a bigger book. That'll help me with the counts. And then I have this, where I push the button again, where I can annotate everything and keep track. So, but once I start, because I usually eat the same thing. I don't really branch out, especially when I'm doing stuff like that. I'll start to know what everything is, and I won't need that counter, and it'll be easier for me. I want some of this juice. So, it looks like I'm going to maybe eat all the rice. I may put it in here with the sauce since I've counted everything. There we go. Now I've got rice all over me. And what happens? Wish me luck with it. Second day, I'm still amped. Y'all watched that fall, didn't you? And you didn't say, Fluffy, watch it at all. Dang. But, first, I think it's the first sniffle. Every time I say that, I've already sniffled, but I don't think I did. So, I will be working on trying to get this weight off because, you know, and I was I'd been thinking about it. And then what really got me was this Saturday birthday party because I knew it would be difficult, right? I knew it. But I just it was severely difficult. And that's with me using my cane. And I don't like using my cane. So, Thank God this is red. Oh, this is gochujang stains. I had on my yellow muumuu. I'm like, Fluffy, don't wear that. Don't wear that. You're messy. Alright. We'll go one more round to finish up of the 2-minute video. And then I'll say goodbye. There's a little kick. This gochujang got a little kick. I didn't put any gochujaro in there, which is the Korean pepper flakes. I didn't find it necessary, so. Okay. One more little piece of lettuce. Yeah, the lettuce really is nice and fresh, and it helps you fill you up. But I think this is a good enough portion. This is probably even, like, the average person, the nutritional people, this is probably 2 servings worth. I don't care. It was only 3 carbs for, like, 12 shrimps. Why? Because they're not fresh shrimp. So they've got preservatives and things in there. All right, I had to do some creative things to get 3 minutes. Okay, I ate everything. I did what I said. I was going to put the rice with the sauce and everything, and it was delicious. So, about 19 carbs for the whole thing. Man, I got to get a stick so that I can get some of these pictures and videos off of here, so that I can have more time. But I want to thank y'all for visiting me and having dinner with me. It was delicious. Sheba, back off. They're gonna bump it. So I just gave them their snacks, and now they're scrounging around in case they miss something. Anyway, thank you so much for having dinner with me. I really appreciate y'all. Hopefully I can get out driving and do more mukbangs. I'm thinking about going live. I know that one of my friends has been trying to encourage me because they always enjoyed my lives, but I'm not sure. But I'm working towards it. Hopefully I'll get another video out, no matter what it is, this week, I'm hoping. So, having said all that, have a great rest of your week. God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon, okay? Bye.